planning towards the future.
Keep shaking. See it. Let it never be said that EE doesn't love the scene. That is the grind set right there. Speaking of the grind set, we've got our two grinders finally loading in. TM7 Zap versus WebbJP here on Losers Finals. Are we going to see the rumble?
It will be interesting. They did start on this stage for their game one in their previous set too, so Zap took that one, if that is any indication of how this one will go. And it seems like it is, but the way this one's already starting.
Yeah, it's a good start for Zap. You know, he is the warmer of the two players, so it's never a surprise to me when I see the first stock start to go that player's way. It's just whether or not WebbJP can shake off the dust and get right back. Looks like he's starting to make a start of it right now.
Ooh, Bouncy Fish missing after the throw, holding up, I would have to imagine, with Zap after that toss. Ooh, what timing on the get up.
He got hit by a single hit there, right? I'm not.
Maybe.
Oh, it's crazy. I've never seen that.
Yeah, and you kind of already see the game plan starting to be built up by Zap. The approaching nairs is going to be the thing to stuff out all of these short up aerials that, you know, WebbJP can make so much cash off of.
Yeah, it's a very, I think it's going to be a preemptive game for Zap. He does not win the frame data war, but he's got the dish to it. So he can throw out that move, predicting when WebbJP is going to come in, or play right outside of that threat bubble. That's where he'll get his money.
Great ledge run there for that nair. Getting up another ledge situation too, trying to get a swing on an early get up from WebbJP, but not going to be the case. Good pressure there too. Love the double jump. Thought needles might come out, but not going to be in that situation.
Preemptive hit we were talking about. Send him into the corner. That puts Zap in a comfortable situation. So good with those up Bs, but WebbJP finds a way through. Ooh, the fake out's the double fake out. Finally, JP throwing out the nair. We're safe.
Oh, baited out there too. You saw that approaching forward, and immediately as that option was selected, dashing back, forcing WebbJP to throw out an option quickly.
We're on the first stock. I'm already holding my breath on who's going to get that first big hit. Definitely a bit of an advantage there for Zap, but we saw the bouncing fish almost confirming, so you got to keep yourself cautious both sides. However, Zap does get that forward air to close it.
Oof, no pickup on that platform with the up airs there either. That was scary.
Where the struggle starts to come in. This is where JP can have that Sheik can't kill syndrome that we all know about. The inconsistencies that this character can struggle with. And Zap is so good at playing his game plan, forcing his safety against his opponent, making it so hard for them to approach without getting called out.
Ooh, interesting. The win box on the grenade pulling the Mecha Koopa in faster than WebbJP was probably expecting. So pushing that ledge situation to stay a little bit further into Zap's favor.
Oh. As well. Zap is trying to play safe. He doesn't want to overextend. He knows how important this stocking is, because as soon as you lose the stock, that's where JP can kind of bring this back an easy early 50%, and it's basically even.
Oh, wow. Able to get out a back air just in time to thwart that forward smash coming through.
With a down throw, sending him into that low angle, setting up the Mecha Koopa in the corner as well, and so many hitboxes, sending him all the way cross country, but good DI from JP to stay alive, but still struggling to get this first stock off of Zap.
Yeah. And just running away with all this rage too. Dead off of the top is crazy.
That's a good point. You got max rage. 173, and Zap still showing no signs of death. There have been no, like, kill sparks to be had on this stock.
Ooh, got dropped the card onto this ledge trap situation. Again, we are just adding percent in droves.
We are down that Mecha Koopa as well, keeping him safe. Something that you just have to respect if you're WebbJP. How do you get this built?
Big back air across, gonna force out an air dodge early.
This is looking so rough. Great parry, up smash. Yeah, that's never gonna hit. But the key thing is that WebbJP still can't get a kill off of it. Has to go off and commit to something here, but great tech from Zap. And he resets it with the F smash. Does not manage to snap to ledge, and just slightly too high is all it's gonna be.
A slow burner. It feels like we had the right idea as Zap, but we realized this game had to go slow.
Let me put some more channel points in real quick.
Let me slot that in.
Yeah, we're just gonna slide that in real quick. Now, great game one to Zap. I think that really highlighted how important it is to get the early lead for both of these players because of the nature of Sheik. Zap is showing his ability to play to his lead. He's not necessarily camping out, but he's spacing out in a way that forces WebbJP to take risks when he's down.
Yeah, and like down the entire game, WebbJP was like there was not a moment in that game. Maybe like first minute and a half where they were on even stock. But even to that point, they were sitting like even footing. There was really no advantage for our Sheik friend.
So we'll see how it goes, right? We saw a winner's side. We absolutely cannot call WebbJP out just because of one bad game. My man won on winner's side not that long ago, winners quarterfinals. He knows what to do. It's just a matter of getting your game plan. Let's see what the stage benefit is here. We're going to small battlefield. It's going to be a bit smaller. It's going to be a little bit easier to get in.
Our first stage switch up than what we saw in their first. They went Hollow Bastion on their second game here too. So WebbJP seems to want to play with that open center, able to convert from like low to high on all of these platforms. But again, it's going to have to be where do we place these aerials? And are we going to give WebbJP the opportunity to stuff us out before we even get the option?
For an up tilt reset there from Webb. This is where he has his opportunity. We talked about the wing con. Let's see if he can commit to it. Zap gets the early off stage. He has been so much better in the corner. Those cart setups are so difficult to deal with, even with a character like Sheik, who is known for being slippery.
Oh yeah, great job there. Putting out the forward air to catch Zap as Deuce throwing out that preemptive hit to get back onto stage 2. And this disadvantage stays alive for Zap. Finally able to get back on ground, but still stuck in shield.
Safety from Webb, trying to make it difficult for Zap to get anything started with those early combos. The late nair as well, just resetting that pressure, holding center stage, not getting hit by the side Bs either. This is looking so much better on this first stop.
Able to get up and under there from WebbJP's ledge trap. It's going to take one strong hit here too. A lot of these options do so much knockback.
As soon as Zap get a little bit preempted here, he's hunting for things and he's getting called out. WebbJP with the diamond cutter as well. That's that first stock. That's that win condition. And now we get to sit down, hunker down even, and see what this game plan looks like from WebbJP.
Well, the drag down was crazy there too. Looking for a ledge trump to maybe get something going a little further off if we were to push off Bowser Jr. Swinging heavy and swinging haphazardly there too. That up smash ill-advised here too. WebbJP punishing accordingly.
We are wide awake right now. Call my man Katy Perry because this is working to his advantage. And again, just dashing up and punishing the crash out there from Zap.
Now they're going to be our first damage here on the second stock, leading into so much more here too. Oh my goodness, going deep for it, no burnout.
I respect the attempt there. If that hits, it does kill. The risk reward is very much in his favor, especially when you're on your opponent's counter pick. It's worthwhile.
Oh, wanted dash up forward smash there too. WebbJP able to put on an aggressive option to thwart all of that. Landing hit here too. Going to jump up for an up air? No. Realizing Zap was going to throw it down or throw something aggressive to prevent death.
Preemptive option coming out from Zap. He is swinging right now. WebbJP finds an answer, very reminiscent of that Shoto pressure that he had to find a way through earlier. Now he's finding a way through all these hitboxes that Zap is throwing at his shield. And at 159, he's living on borrowed time.
Oh, just normal get up as well too. Needles and that nair fade away. WebbJP not finding many hits in the closeout of this one.
I can't believe Zap found a punish there. See how well spaced WebbJP was on the back airs, and a tragic early stock loss as well there for Webb. After doing so well, this is the worst possible timeline.
Yeah, just letting this train get off the rails here. So much knockback being had. If we can find kills, another 30-40% here if we are Zap. Soft nair here too, looking for the jump off of ledge. Not dead though. My gosh, so heavy.
Doesn't kill, but it was very close. The threat is there for JP, but this is where Zap thrived in the last game. He managed to claw back from JP's win condition, forcing him to set it up again. Meanwhile, Zap He's just doing that nickel and dime. Hit him with something here, hit him with something there, and he's already at a nice 69%.
Ooh, dash tag trade working out really well for Zap. Not much cannonball, just playing super safe, super deep into the stage.
He wanted to roll in so badly. I respect it. Again, like Zap's playing the risk-reward game. He knows if he gets the roll in, you lose the game. And if not, I'm pretty unpunishable. Okay,
dash attack.
That's rough. When you're killing with dash attack, it just feels like it's so over. However, he does get the kill. WebbJP is still in.
Ooh, big opening here too. Makakuba not going to help out at all. Go forward there. Really good catch that jump, that free jump that came in from Zap. They're going to be the option. Could have been back here, but works.
Okay, hold up, hold up. He's cooking. We're just one little offstage scenario and bouncing fish away from this thing ending. I know Zap knows how to play around this, but if JP can find the hole, ooh, almost gets the diamond cutter.
Ooh, letting the forward smash rip there too. Down smash. Wow, that came out so fast.
Wow. Okay, once again, Zap's playing the risk reward. He's going for big, heavy hits because he knows that JP doesn't have strong options to just kill him in response if he gets it wrong. Like, you're going to eat, what, 3 fairs and then maybe a reset?
Yeah. For like, 18.5% there too. We are fine with that. You have to be real particular when it comes to hitting those final kill moves. Only back air off stage is like the real straight hit you can find.
Yeah, that's another thing you always got to keep in mind there as Sheik, right? Like you're talking about, oh, I get hit 3 or 4 times, he gets a full combo on me. But by the nature of Sheik, she's got that really good neutral, the downside being that winning neutral only gets you so much.
Mm-hmm.
We're going back to small battlefield here for WebbJP. I think that's the right choice. It looked pretty solid in that game. He had one crucial mistake there that lost him the second stock, and that's where it really went downhill.
Yeah.
If he can run that same game plan, which he's already doing, get some early control, make it difficult for Zap to get started, and then play to the lead, he can absolutely bring this back.
I agree. That final stock, even though it did go the way of Zap, looks so good from WebbJP. Just a little bit too much of a deficit to climb. But here on even footing, I am very confident.
Those late airs as well from WebbJP.
Yeah.
They're doing work the second game. We just saw another one. They're doing work now. It's making it so that Zap is going for the whiff punish, and by the time he fades in, there's still a hitbox there. So he needs to find the timing there if he wants to punish Webb's space.
Yeah, it's really been who gets the aerial out first in this game. Like, whoever can get their, grounded aerials. The drag down comes through to find an extension on the platform. Beautiful find.
That was real hot. My man EE's switch might start to overheat a little bit after that one. A little bit too spicy for him. Put it back in the fridge for a second.
Oh, burnout going up and over. Able to get under the short hop of WebbJP.
Hit him with a licky, send him into the corner. This time he does get around the up B. Going for another drag down up air there. You see the setups already coming out from Webb. He knows what he wants.
Oh, I love the spacing there too. Empty hop into needles just to catch a stationary Zap.
Doubles down on the smash attacks. Again, it would have killed. Okay, Webb, you got to find ways to force him to stop using those options because eventually he's going to get it right.
Burnout there too. Oh, dash shot forward tilt was a beautiful option. So many players go for grab there too, but you can find a lot more off it. Didn't there, but
Ooh, it was a good reset, but again, that down smash, it gets punished with one hit, and then the untechable from Zap. That character is awfully light, and that knockback is pretty high. Here's the opportunity for Zap to get back into it. This is what happened exactly last time. But the difference is that this time, WebbJP, he is holding this offstage advantage with a back air. Resets again. Can he close it out?
oh my goodness, the grenade high as well, realizing that Zap did not want to go under the stage again there too, so the coverage was pinpoint accurate.
Expecting that down air. He knows the British ain't playing on that one. And again, the resets from Webb. He loves these platforms, doing such a good job. An early 58, and once again, Zap is off stage.
Drop down there once again, as you were saying, Lentini. Oh my goodness, catches that cart spawn too with the forward tilt. Needles, no, not gonna go for bouncing fish. Tons of respect being put out to the hitboxes.
There's the preemptive forward airs that Zap needs. We were talking about this earlier, right? You know that you're going to get out frame dated, so you need to find the timings and throw out your big, heavy-hitting aerials before your opponent and send him right off the top. No amount of DI is going to save you from that one.
Yeah, crucial find in the clutch when we may have needed it the most. Can we find a stock that WebbJP has found many times for Zip the Bruno in the corner? Oh my god! To go to grand finals in the last moment we could have ever needed it. Able to strike at the perfect time. Zap sends WebbJP packing.
He found it. There is always an answer. That is the beauty of platform fighters, of Smash Bros. It doesn't matter which character you're playing, there's some sort of tomfoolery. He brings it right back out again and manages to get that side B. We were talking about how it would have killed if he got it in the previous game. He gets it in that one. Call it a robbery, but either way, my man, he's walking home with those dollar bills.
I just didn't see it coming.
Nah.
Yeah, neither
I
did
have
Webb.
nothing
I'm
clever
shocked.
to add. I just didn't see that coming.
I don't think Webb saw that coming. That's the problem.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, that was insane. Webb, incredible run. Seemed like Game 4 was right on the horizon, but just didn't pan out.
That's tough. Look, I would have loved to see more Smash Bros, but hey, it's the nature of the game. Now we get to see Jazzo, who's been sitting pretty, that Ken on winner's side, grand finals.
Pay out those people who put on the bet the Zap. Good bet, good bet.
Mm-hmm.
Holy cannoli. Guys, if you've been enjoying the action, please make sure you hit the follow button. A lot of content coming down the pipe. Would love to get that. Oh, and I have a really good YouTube video coming out tomorrow on youtube.com/eevisu. American history quiz with Riddles, Spargo, and MK Leo to see if they can stay in this country.
Hell yeah.
We're preparing for the Trump nomination, so I got to make sure my boys are ready to go. That video will be out at 8 a.m. PST tomorrow. It's a banger.
Okay,
Look-
okay.
Just looking out.
It's a banger. It's also very ignorant.
Got to get the citizenship chest going early, I guess.
There you go. Make sure you're subbed to my
Only got another
YouTube as
couple of
well.
months. That's crazy.
It's going to be a banger.
I'm definitely going to be checking that one out. Again, always great content here from my man, Big Phil.
Talk to him, baby. Talk to him.
Definitely hit that subscribe. It's free.
Drop it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I
you-
also
yeah.
join the channel membership as well too if you got.
Oh, yeah, true.
Throw it out there.
And while you're, becoming